Hey everybody, how y'all doing? It's Steve coming at you. Hope you're having a great day. You know, I wasn't sure I was going to make this video, to be quite honest. You know, I just thought, you know, it's been a long day, haven't shaved or anything. I look kind of like crap. I'll make something tomorrow. Now, initially, I was planning on making this video a couple of days ago, but it's been raining like cats and dogs here in North Texas for the past couple of days, so wasn't able to make the video then. But I just want to ask a question. Have you ever thought, is it just me? Is it me? Am I the only one with any common sense left? Is it me? And I asked that question for this reason. I'm sure you've probably all heard by now, it's been out for a few days. But the NFL, the National Football League, is planning on playing at the beginning of every game the first week of the new season, which normally starts in September, the Black National Anthem. Now, you may be saying, you know, Steve, I didn't know there was a Black National Anthem. And that's because there's technically not. But there's a song called Lift Every Voice and Sing that's been considered to be, over the years, the Black National Anthem, so to speak. So, at the beginning of every game, in week 1 of the NFL season, they're going to play the Black National Anthem before they play the actual National Anthem. Now, they're doing all this, if you ask me, essentially, to appease a bunch of fairly well-to-do, if not wealthy, black men in the NFL who have become professional crybabies, essentially. I said this in a previous video. I don't know why the under 40s are so, especially black men under 40, are so defective. Why are you so soft that all these little trinkets corporate America tries to throw at you are somehow, do you think they have some type of meaning? And they don't. They don't. I like football. Let me say that. I really like football, especially NFL football. Some college, but mostly NFL football. I'm really into it. Because in NFL, essentially, a lot like college, pretty much every game counts because there's only 16, I guess there'll be 17 this year, but there's only so many games in the season. So any game can end up counting, essentially. More so that way in college, but still in the NFL too. But I'm thinking to myself, okay, so how is this going to work? So they're going to play the Black National Anthem, quote unquote, at the beginning of, before the game starts. They're going to play that before they play the National Anthem. So are there going to be people standing for the Black National Anthem and then people kneeling for the National Anthem? If that's the case, yo, NFL, Roger Goodell, and all you soft handshake types, you're going to lose. If you think the whole Colin Kaepernick kneeling thing cost you viewers, you have a bunch of people standing for the Black National Anthem, which is not even an official national anthem, which in and of itself just sounds, is there a white national anthem? Is there a Mexican national anthem? Is there a Chinese national anthem for the U.S.? What are we talking about? But anyway, if you have people standing for that anthem, and then those same people are kneeling for the national anthem, apparently nobody's interested in making money anymore in the NFL. So that's cool. You got this whole woke thing and the thing with the police and the George Floyd and the other stuff happening around the country and the protesters and the fake BLM movement. You let all that stuff distract you and you bought into it, and it's going to get ugly real quick. Because fans watch these things as a form of escapism. We don't really care what your politics are. We have our own. We don't need yours. Thank you very much. But somehow that message hasn't gotten through to Roger Goodell and the NFL, and they've decided to they're going to turn the NFL into the NBA, essentially, which is very political Doesn't do nearly as well financially from a standpoint of viewers or anything else. But they got China to depend on, so, you know, I digress. But they're also going to allow, in another sport, speaking of the NBA, they're going to allow messages on the backs of jerseys like Black Lives Matter, like I guess I can't breathe or whatever. They're going to allow these little slogans to be worn by the players in the NBA. And apparently they're even considering having Black Lives Matter like painted on the courts. Okay. You think your fan base is much larger than it actually is, or has a certain point of view, and that we watch and we care about everything. We're willing to gobble up everything you guys give us. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm just saying this. If BLM, for those brothers out there and sisters out there who think this is a really big deal and really cool and, oh, isn't this great? Because the man threw you another bone and you're going to gobble it up and be happy with that little pittance. If it's so great, how come they're only doing it for the very first game? Why not do it for every game? If it's such an important issue, if it matters so much, why not do it for every game? You want to know why they're not going to do that? Because they don't want to lose money. Or they're only willing to lose so much. I'll put it that way, because they're going to lose money. But they're only willing to lose so much. And that's why they're not doing it. But hey, if, you know, rubbing your back like that or rubbing your stomach makes you feel good, I hope you rub it real good. Because you if that feeling keeps you going, rock on. I'm just not interested. I'm not the one. You're not going to be able to placate me like that. It's just a gesture. It doesn't mean anything. And I personally am offended by it, because it assumes that A, we as black people want our own Black National Anthem, and B, so that we all think alike as a monolith and we all think this is a wonderful thing, and B, it's supposed to help appease us somehow. And it's just a gesture. It doesn't mean anything to the NFL. They could care less about this. The NFL does not care. But there's some players out there on the field, probably some coaches too. Everybody's butthurt. They got to make sure the kids are happy with this. And so they got to appease the children. Rather than just say no when kids say or do or ask for something that they shouldn't get, rather than act like an actual parent and say no, they're going to go ahead, no, here's another cookie, little Billy, or here's another cookie, Johnny, but whatever. Okay, cool. But the good news is, the sad thing for me is, if this thing gets as bad as I suspect it will get, I don't have to worry about me watching this year. I'm good. We survived this for this long without football and sports. I'm sure we can survive a lot longer. ESPN is racing to the bottom to be the wokest sports channel, and they are losing viewerships by the truckloads. So, hey, if that's the route the NFL wants to take too, and the NFL wants to be more like the NBA, even though it's a much more popular sport, rock on. Go that route. Let's do it. And we'll see what happens. With that, guys, I hope y'all having a great day. Y'all take care. Maybe you think I'm wrong. Maybe you're like, oh, Steve, this is a wonderful thing. They're going to play this segregated national anthem before they play the actual national anthem at the beginning of the game. It's a wonderful gesture. Exactly. That's all it is. It's a gesture. But, hey, it's a wonderful gesture. So if that's you, please let me know. If you think, no, Steve, I'm not with this. We're all Americans. We have one national anthem. Let's just go with that. Let me know that, too. Thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm good with either. Please, thank you for all the new subscribers. I appreciate you. Glad to have you on board. Thank you to the subscribers who've been with me all this time. I appreciate it. Please continue to share and like the video and get it out there. It helps me grow. Appreciate everyone who's listening right now. Hope you have a great day, and y'all take care. Bye-bye.